Kia ora again. Okay, let's get some content down. I think this was where we last were. So, what we're going to do is we need to be on the index page and we are going to work within the body tags this time because we know we've linked our style sheet. Alright, reality is within my header I actually am going to call this website Chicken Chasing. Let's spell it correctly. Alright, so I've put that in a H1 header, so that's going to be big, as opposed to if I did a H2. We'll have a look at that. Actually, I'll just copy that. Or an H3, and I can go right down to H6, but you can just have a bit of a play around with that so that you can see. Now remember, we want to right, let's just save that and have a look. We want to use a thing called text hierarchy. So the most important things are going to be the biggest headings. So you've got a H1, an H2, an H3, and a very little H6, which would actually be smaller at this stage than p-text. Let's just put that in to see what it looks like. Alright, so yeah, smaller. Alright, so we'll get rid of all of those. I just want the H2 in there at the moment. Oops, right, there we go, happy. Alright, the next thing is we're going to add some navigation. So at the moment we have just got an index page, but ultimately I'll go to my planning page. This has got my colours and RGB and some hex codes is there as well, so and I can just see what it is that I'm colouring what. I've also sorted out, gosh it's little isn't it, that's better. I've sorted out what my page is going to be called, both on the website page itself and also as HTML pages. And so you can notice with the HTML labeling system, everything is lowercase, apart from this about me, and what I've used here is camel case. The other thing my other option there, because websites don't like spaces, is I could do it that way. So with an underscore rather than a space. So either or, stick to one convention, but just make sure all lowercase. So I'm going to have an index page, an adventures page, and an images page for now, and I will add things. So to make a navigation menu, it's good to use an unordered list UL. So that's the opening and closing tags there. Then I need list items. And I'm going to end up with a few of those, but we'll just talk this through. So I've got my first list item, and that's going to be my link back to my home page. So I need an anchor tag, a tag, and it asks for a hyperlink reference, and we need to type in the address of this page. And so you look up here, it's called index.html. If you happen to have it in a folder, you'd have the folder name first. There it goes, it tells me that. And then in between the opening, so that is the opening A tag, and this is the closing A tag, in between just there, I want to write the text that is going to show on the page, and let's just check that out. There it goes. Fabulous. So let's create the other couple of pages. So new file, adventures. .html. Cool, so that's in there, and the other file that I wanted, images. Cool. Okay, so that's there. So I'm going to go back to my index page, and I am going to use a list tag, opening and closing, then within that an A tag, and I'm going to write the adventures.html. Now it tells me that I've got a file called that, so I can just press enter and all the spelling etc is going to be correct, so it's always a good thing to do. This, however, I should spell myself, because what you can notice is it's trying to give me a lowercase a to start with. and I need or want a capital. Alright, let's do one more list tag and one more a tag, and this one is going to be our images dot, there it goes, HTML, and what I want to show on the website is images, and we'll save that, check it out. Control R is the quick one. Cool, now they won't go anywhere, so what do I need to do? Do you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is enter the other thing that will stay the same, and that is going to be my footer. I'm going to do a P tag, and I want to write made by me, oops, me, and then I want to write, oops, not like that, I want to, and copy 2023. Alright, let's check it out, that's there, so lots of testing. Oh yes, okay, looking good. Still that garish aqua colour. That's alright, we know that we've got a link. Now, all of this stuff, I could right now do select all, copy, and pop it onto these pages. Oops, I just did. Right, copy, right, adventures, paste, save, images, paste. Oops, how did I do that? Oops, copy, alright, images, yes, there it goes, save. Alright, so if I go back over here now, I could go home, adventures, oh, it's done that, it hasn't come through, so I need to do a bit of, or what have I done? Ah, I didn't put the content on. Oh, that's right, I managed to make a copy there. Right, let's just save that. Get rid of that, which I'm, oh, right, there we go. I might just, oh yeah, background, colour, oh, let's make it something, this bisque is kind of pleasant, it's not so harsh on the eyes. Right, oops, what am I doing? Let's show in default browser. Right, it's already did that, so I am on home. I have gone to adventures, I can see that up here. I've gone to images, make it even easier to see. Okay, I'm on the adventures page. I would need to add a header. Oh, let's chicken chasing adventures. Save. And chicken chasing images. Save. Let's jump back to here. Alright, well, I'm almost already on the images page. I'm now on the adventures page, and I'm home. So that's cool. So we know all those links are working. I will leave you here for now.